There are few more iconic sites in golf than the Turnberry Lighthouse, and few courses that have been the stage for more dramatic finishes in major championship golf. Where Tom Watson and Jack Nicklaus had duelled 17 years earlier, Nick Price and Jesper Parnevik took their turn to write another chapter of Open history. On day one, Parnevik was among a group of players tied for fourth, 3 shots behind the early pace setters. Price plotted his way to a 1-under par 69 to be a further shot back. Day 2, and it was Watson's turn in the spotlight, the 44-year-old threatening a Turnberry encore with a 5-under par round that gave him the halfway lead.
Well, look at this.
Parnevik and Price both signed for a 66 to stay within touching distance. Calm conditions on day 3 meant Turnberry was defenceless to those who had made the cut.
Splendid shot.
The American duo of Fuzzy Zeller and Brad Faxon made the most of the course's generosity to share the 54-hole lead at 9 under par.
Zeller, 6 under after 12.
Watson continued his quest for a 6th Claret Jug with a third round 69 to start the final day 1 stroke back.
What a shot.
Alongside him were Price and Parnevik, waiting in the wings for their chance to be the headline act.
It's going to be a shootout. Just hope that my putter gets going because there's too much experience on that leaderboard.
Sunday at the Open Championship, with the big guns keeping their powder dry during the opening salvos. Back-to-back double bogeys at 8 and 9 put pay to Watson's hopes of another Turnberry triumph.
Ooh, way up there to the left.
Faxon's chances also started to fade before the turn.
So that's a shot drop, Faxon. Be very disappointed.
In only his 2nd major championship, Parnevik was the first to break cover.
Tattoo, a new leader, and the holes are running out.
For the 3rd time in his career, Price went into the last 9 holes of the Open in contention. If he was to finally lift the Claret Jug, the putts needed to start dropping.
Come on. Yeah. Ooh, now it is warming up.
If Parnevik was feeling the heat, he wasn't showing it just yet.
And what a change in this young man's fortunes if he can keep going. Look at this.
No sooner had Price cut the deficit to 1, he had a chance to restore it with a 3rd straight birdie.
Dead center. 11 under.
Playing in the final group, Zeller was failing to make any headway with holes beginning to run out. A long birdie putt for Parnevik at 14.
Steady. Turned up the volume a bit too much.
Perhaps the first signs that he was losing his cool.
Look at this.
Ice cold from the Swede. A par save on the 14th, but he was facing an uphill task to avoid dropping a stroke on the next.
Not going to tell you how many bad things can happen here and only one good. Just put it on the green. Look at this shot. Ooh, that little magician.
Zeller was having his own problems. Another bogey on the card as he struggled to keep pace. With Price finding trouble on the 14th, another par save from Parnevik could give him breathing space for the final stretch.
So he goes back to 10 under, just 1 ahead of Price. Price is in considerable difficulty at the hole behind.
It's going to be a little low runner. Oh, he's done well. Done well. Wow. Is that any good?
Well, that's a tremendous escape.
The lead remains at 1.
Seemed to strike that very well indeed, and how well he did it. Beautiful shot by Parnevik. Certainly gives himself another opportunity.
Hello. Well, not too shabby.
With 4 holes left, Price will need to find a reply sooner rather than later.
That was never close.
The look of a man who could feel another open slipping through his grasp.
Price now 2 shots back with 3 holes for Nick left.
The par 5 17th, playing downwind, offered another birdie opportunity.
He's got a chance of getting this reasonably close with a bit of good fortune. Skill and a bit of good fortune. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. Plenty of green to pitch that on.
All smiles for the Swede.
Lovely stroke from Palmer. It's his day. Must surely be his day.
Well, I know this. Nick Price could hear the fat lady starting to warm up unless he makes a birdie here. See if you spin that back. I believe that's exactly what he was trying to do. Give Parnevik a 3-shot lead. 12 under.
Surely must make for Price.
All right to go to 10 under. And a little life still left. What a great birdie.
Parnevik with a 2-shot advantage coming up the 18th.
He's gone for it, and it's gone in that little dell there.
A mistake from the leader. Work to do to save his par and maintain the 2-shot lead. Meanwhile, Price with a chance to reach the par 5 17th in 2.
198 to the front and can get home with a 6-iron. Well, an eagle behind him, but that's going left. Just hanging on. The slopes will bring it back. Not really what he was after. So a birdie in sight, but it doesn't look as if it's going to be much better at this stage.
Parnevik has got a putt for a 4. No, he knocked it left. Wasn't a bad putt, but he was just too bold up the left-hand side. Parnevik for a 5. This will put him in at 11 under. Well, now he's got an agonizing wait.
A 3-under par round of 67 to finish at -12. All he could do was wait to see how costly a dropped shot in the 72nd hole would be.
If something terrific should happen and he holds this putt, he would then have a 1-stroke lead. It's from about 75 feet. Hello. Hello. Can you believe it?
Cheers that rang around the 17th green and all the way to the scorer side. All change at the top of the leaderboard. Just par needed on 18 for victory. A fairway found. One more solid swing would surely be enough.
Oh, this is it. Well, he looked a bit anxious for a while, but he's found the green.
Twice before, Price had walked up the final hole of the Open, knowing he'd given up a chance of victory. Surely it wouldn't happen a third time.
Oh. 2 putts to be the champion. Well, it's a very good putt. I've seen these missed, but not that time. The joy and the sadness of sport.
The winner of the gold medal and the champion golfer for the year with a score of 268, Nick Price.